guys, this is Shrinking Kathy with my 21-week Post Op RNY update. I am one day early. I'm recording this one day early because tomorrow my best friend is coming into town from the United States. She lives near Petoskey, Michigan, and I don't get to see her very often, so I don't know if I'll have time to do my video tomorrow. So just in case I don't, I'm doing it a day early. So I hope that's okay with everyone. And before I get into that, welcome if you are new, and welcome back if you're not new. And thank you so much for your support, your comments. Oh my goodness, I had such a nice birthday. You all wished me such warm, lovely birthday greetings. It just really made my my week, as they came in. So thank you all so much. I really appreciate that. It was really sweet of you all. So let's see. It is, what did I say, 21 weeks. I can't believe 21 weeks already. And let me start with my stats. I'm 53 years old. I'm 5'4" tall. And I had RNY gastric bypass surgery at St. Joseph's Healthcare Center in Toronto, Ontario, Canada on February the 1st of this year. And 3 weeks prior to that, on January the 11th, I started my 3 weeks worth of Optifast, which is a liquid protein diet that I had to follow for 3 weeks before surgery in order to shrink my liver. So that's the day that I use as my starting date. I was 304 pounds that day. And today, I have to check my notes. Hang on just a second. Today, I weighed in at 209.8. Now, I'm a day early, but I'm really pleased with that. I was really happy to see it go below 210 this morning. Now, last week when I came to you, I was 212.4. So, to be at 209, I'm out of the 2 teens, and I'm into the 2 1 digits. So, 209.8. And you guys, my starting weight was 304. So, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 7, 7 to 8, 8 to 9. Like, I have 5.8 pounds to go to hit my 100 pounds. That's crazy. That is just crazy at 5 months out. I just couldn't be happier with that. I just really couldn't. And anyway, so my total weight altogether is 94.2 pounds. So anyway, yeah, I'm down 94.2 pounds. Last time I came to you, I was 91.6 pounds. So yay. I mean, that's awesome. I couldn't be happier. I had a doctor's appointment today, this morning. It was just a follow-up visit. But my doctor and his nurse, they were so pleased to see me. And I've lost 24 pounds since I saw him in May. He couldn't believe it. He says, you've lost another 24 pounds since I saw you last. So I don't know if you remember, the last time I saw him, I was complaining about dizzy spells. I had a really bad bike riding one day where I actually had to get off my bike, sit on the floor with my head between my legs for about 20 minutes because I was so dizzy. Like, it wasn't like a normal lightheadedness. It was actual, the world was spinning around me kind of dizzy. So he thought maybe my blood pressure was a little bit high, so he put me on a blood pressure pill. But since then, my blood pressure has been optimal, like really low. He said, I don't need the blood pressure, but we'll watch it. He said, we're going to take me off that blood pressure pill that he put me on. So I was like on it just since May. And now it's the end of June, almost July. So for a month and a little bit, I was on the blood pressure pill. So that's really weird. So anyway, but now I'm off of it. He was really pleased. He says I'm really doing well. He could really notice a difference, not just in my weight, but how I look and how healthy I seem, and I don't have any complaints. So yeah, it was all good. Oh, and he finally got the results of my blood work, my 3-month blood work, which I still haven't gotten the results. And I didn't get it right up because I can log in online if I need to see that. But he said everything's good. All my levels are great. Nothing has gone down at all. He said there's nothing to worry about. So I was really happy with that. Okay, the other thing I wanted to tell you is I went for my best bike ride yet this summer. On the weekend, I can't remember if it was Saturday or Sunday. One of those days, it was a beautiful, glorious, sunshiny day, and I went for a bike ride. I went for lots of bike rides this week, but this one day I did 25.5 kilometers, guys. Me who couldn't walk like a block before without having an asthma attack, I can now do 25.5 kilometers without needing my Ventolin. I mean, that's crazy and so wonderful. I'm really super, super happy about that. Just really super happy. And I have such a good time on my bike. And my doctor's the one last year who recommended I start bike riding, because last year I went to him and I said, I can't even walk a block without needing my Ventolin, but I need to get exercise. And I used to walk all the time. What can I do? And I wasn't ready to go swimming last year because I didn't feel comfortable because I was sick all the time still. And it's too expensive to join the pool for a year and then not be able to go, and they won't reimburse you. So he is the one that suggested bike riding. So I said, yeah, okay. So I got the bike last summer. It was one of the best things I've ever done for myself. Like, it's right up there with having gastric bypass. I love my bike so much. So he's always so happy. He always asks me about my bike riding, and I told him I was trying to do the hub trail, but I got lost. So the day that I went out, I did longer. Like, the whole hub trail is 24 kilometers, and I did 25.5. So I actually did more than the hub trail because I went off the trail and I just kind of got lost. But I'll put some pictures here. I wasn't lost. I knew where I was in the city, but I was lost in the sense that I couldn't find where the trail went. So, and I think there's a way to put it on my phone so I can follow it on my phone. I'm kind of new to smartphones, so I have to learn how to do that. So, but I had a blast. I had a picnic supper that day. I went later in the day because it was kind of hot. I didn't want to be riding my bike at noon, so I went later. I think I left the house around 3:30, and I had supper in the park at Bellevue Park, and it was really nice. And so I brought a pepperette and some string cheese as my protein, and 2 strawberries for dessert, and 5 cherry tomatoes for a vegetable. So I ate all of the protein. I ate like the pepperette and the string cheese, and I had 2 little tiny cherry tomatoes and nothing else. I couldn't eat anymore. So, and I drank G2 because my doctor and pharmacist said to drink G2 if I'm bike riding for more than an hour. And I was riding for 2.5 hours. I was gone longer than that because I spent about an hour and a half at the park, just resting, relaxing, reading, having my picnic lunch. So yeah, so then after that I went, instead of going straight home from the park, I wanted to see where the dedicated bike trail went because I never followed it to the end. It's a part of the street. It's like a lane on the side of the street that's just for bikes. So it passed my old university. Here's a picture. And it went almost all the way to the golf course. So here's a picture from behind the golf course of the St. Mary's River. So it was really lovely, and I had a great day, and I want to do it again, but it's not far enough. I want to do more. I really want to challenge myself. Having said that, though, the next day my back hurt really badly, and I don't think it was from bike riding because I've done 20-kilometer bike rides before. I've done a 24-kilometer and didn't have a sore back. But when I was having my break at the park, I lay on a park bench. I think it might have just been too hard on my back because it was really hard. So usually I just lay I put a blanket down and I'll sit there or lay there. But this time I lay on the park bench, and I think it might have just been too hard for me. I don't know. So, or maybe I pushed too hard coming back because I went about 15 kilometers without stopping at all. And usually I'll stop and take little mini breaks, and I didn't this time. So, because I wanted to get home before it got dark is why I just kept zooming home. So now I want to do an overnight bike trip. So I've been looking for a helmet for about a month. I did find a lot of helmets that I love that feel good and they don't give you a headache. They're like $80, $70. I'm not paying that. So, and I know it's worth it, but I also wanted to buy some other things. So today I found this at Canadian Tire. It's a CCM helmet. It doesn't hurt my head. It was on sale for $32. And it has this at the back. It's a little wheel for adjusting the size, which is what the good ones have this. The cheap ones, like they had a $15 helmet, they had a $20 helmet, but they didn't have this, and they hurt my head. So this is great, and this is what it looks like. It doesn't match my bike. My bike is coral, so I'll have to take this cardboard off. But now that I'm bike riding more, I do want to go on the road more than I normally do. I don't mind not wearing a helmet on the trail because there's no cars allowed on the trail, except for that one portion where the trail is on the side of the road. But I don't usually do that part. Hang on, I'm just going to grab some scissors over here. I'll be right back. I was saying, I don't mind not wearing a helmet on the trails because they're paved trails, but I go quite slowly usually, and I stop a million times to take pictures, which is when it seems like I'm going so slow. But I enjoy taking pictures, and it really adds to it for me. So, but now that I'm going to be going on an overnight trip, I needed a helmet, and I knew the one that I have somewhere in the garage just wouldn't cut it. So I'm really glad that I found this one. So it matches the top I'm wearing. And the other thing I have to buy, but I'll have to get at the bike shop, is they have these, they look like a tube. It's like a tube of fabric that you can wear around your neck as a scarf if it's windy, but you can also pull it up over your head and cover your head when. So I guess this doesn't look too bad, and it feels nice. It doesn't give me a headache at all. I can tighten it or loosen it. It's got lots of air vents. So look at my hair. Like, and it's fine when it's on. The problem is when I take it off. So, and it's got this for sunshade. So, and it should protect me while I'm on the roads. God forbid anything should happen. But I do want to get one of those tubey things that I can just cover my hair after I take the helmet off, because it's fine in the house, but I do sweat a lot when I ride. So that's one thing that I wanted to show you. The other thing is I got a small, lightweight sleeping bag. Now I have a good sleeping bag in my car that's good for up to -30 Fahrenheit. And I've always kept it in the back of my truck. I always say car, but I don't have a car. I have a Chevy Blazer. It's an SUV. So I keep my big, heavy-duty sleeping bag in the back of my vehicle because my vehicle is old. It's a 2000, and it's a rust bucket. And until recently, it hasn't been very reliable. But here is my light sleeping bag, and it's actually called a light sleeping bag. It weighs 1 pound. And it's good for 6 degrees Celsius or warmer. And I do not plan on going camping if it's colder than 6 degrees Celsius. Although, living in Northern Ontario, it can happen that it's 20-25 degrees during the day and then drop to about 6 at night. But I don't think it'll drop to more than that. Like, I'll check the weather. So, once in a while we get really cold nights, but not below freezing. And I think I'll be fine. If I need to, I'll wear more clothes underneath it. So, but it's really compact. It's super light. It's by Outbound, and the best of all, only $24.99. Because I saw one last time I went shopping, and I almost bought it, and I'm so glad I didn't. It was a Woods sleeping bag. It was about the same size, only an ugly army green, and it was $89.99. And it was like the same stats. It was still good for 6 degrees Fahrenheit. It was a summer sleeping bag. But it's like a full length. I don't like the mummy ones, and the Woods one was a mummy one. I hate the mummy one. I know they save a little bit of room, but I don't like to be confined. So I bought this, and I bought, and tried this on in Canadian Tire, cracking up laughing. I bought a vinyl rain suit that you wear over your clothes. And right now I'm in a size large to extra large. And there's a picture of a man on this, but it's unisex. It's for men and women. It says unisex on here. And so I got the extra large because it's meant to fit over your clothing. And like, if it's just leggings and a t-shirt, no problem. A large would have fit me because they're unisex, so they're made for men and women, so they run a little bit bigger. But I thought, you know what? I still like bike riding in the fall. And what if I'm wearing a heavier jacket? You know, like a like a bulkier thing. So I wanted this to still fit, and it was only $12.99. So if I lose more weight and this is way too big, I'll get a new one, you know? So that's not a problem. And this will be fine for this summer. If I need a new one next summer, next fall, fine. But for this year, this'll work. So, because I don't care if the jacket's too baggy, and if the pants are too baggy, I can roll them up too. So, and it won't matter for the drawstring. So it's super thin, and it comes with a little this carrying case, and it's super lightweight, which I like. So, it's just vinyl. It's kind of like a tablecloth material. It's got little snaps. So they had the blue and the yellow, and first I tried on the yellow. And I thought the yellow would be better for safety, but I got the blue because I'm a slob, and the yellow was completely see-through and the blue isn't. So I just thought the blue was better, and I have reflective strips that I can just tape onto the back so that cars will still see my back. So I thought I'll put like a couple strips on the back and a couple strips maybe on the front or my armband or something, and it'll be good. And this is really just to keep in my my panniers just in case it starts to rain. But like I said, I don't plan on going out in the rain. I'll check the Weather Channel, but the Weather Channel's, it's iffy. You never know. So that's another thing that I bought. And the third thing is I bought this little Outbound tent. It's a little 2-man youth tent. Now, it was $36 at Canadian Tire. Walmart had a 3-man tent, almost exactly the same. It was a different brand. It was the Woods brand. This is the Outbound brand. But the Woods brand was much bigger. So this, you can see how wide it is. Well, the other one was this wide. So it would have come to where my hand is. So that's quite wide to be having on the back of the bike. And it was at least 2 pounds heavier. This is really light. Because I don't really want to weigh down my bike too much. So, and you can get lighter ones. I mean, if I had the money, if money wasn't an object, I'd just go to the sports store and get a hiking tent. They're made to be lightweight. They're durable. Like, this is fine. And I read the reviews online on Canadian Tire. And even though it's a youth tent, one man left a review that he's 5'8", and he uses it for his motorcycle camping. And he said it's perfect for him and his gear and sometimes his dog. And he has enough room. But he's so tall he has to sleep, he said, diagonally. But I don't know why, because it's 6 feet long by 5 feet wide. And I'm only 5'4". So I won't have any trouble fitting in this. I mean, I won't have a lot of room, but there'll be enough room for me and my stuff, which is all I really want. And it's not like I'm going for a long time. Like, my first time out, I'm just going to go for one night. And then the next time I might go for longer. But, and it's not that far to the park that I want to go to. It's called Pointe de Chêne. So it's, and it's not on a busy highway. It is on a highway, but it's not like the Trans-Canada Highway. It's a highway that goes nowhere. It just goes to that park, into some cottages, and that's it. It doesn't, like, connect Sudbury and Thunder Bay to the zoo. It's not Highway 17. It's just like a secondary highway. So it's not that busy, and for most of it, I can go on back routes where I'm not even on that highway. I can take a road called Baseline, which isn't very busy. So I'll only be on the highway near the airport, but it's once I pass the airport, there's hardly any traffic. So, and there's hardly any traffic on. I think it's a very small airport. So anyway, I don't think it'll be a problem. So yeah, eventually I would like to be able to go there and back in the same day, because that'll give me over 40 kilometers in one day, closer to 50. But right now, 25.5 was enough. I don't want to hurt myself. I don't want to do it so that I can't, because I couldn't do anything for the last 2 days between headaches and backaches. So I don't want to overdo it and then not be able to go every day. I'd rather do a little bit every day. So I'm really excited about this. And hang on, I'll be right back. I want to show you something I bought last summer while I was still 304 pounds and dreaming about maybe doing this. Sorry, guys. So last year, when this was like a pipe dream and there was no way I could ride very far. I mean, I did do about 20 kilometers last year, but it killed me. To be honest, I could barely walk from the garage to the house after my ride, and don't ask me to do anything. Like, now I could go for that bike ride, and then if your friend says, do you want to go to the show? I'll say, yeah, sure. You know, or I go for a coffee, yeah, sure. Last year at this time, if I went for a 20-kilometer bike ride, there's no way I would do anything with anyone for like 4 or 5 days after. I'd be wiped. So there's a big difference. But having said that, I had a dream of going on even just a short overnight bike tour. So I bought this little 5-piece aluminum mess kit. It's so light. I mean, if I was good at balancing, I could balance this on one finger. Like, there's nothing to it. It's really cute too. So let me just show you. This is what it looks like out of the box. And then you just unscrew this, and it just holds all the pots and pans inside. I'm sure you've seen this if you've ever had kids in Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts, or if you were ever one yourself. So I won't take it apart, but it's just, I'll show you what it looks like here. And here's the back. So now all I need is a little cook stove. Now, I almost bought one at Canadian Tire today, but I wanted to check to see if Walmart had a smaller one. And Walmart didn't have anything smaller, they just had bigger. So I'll probably go back and get the one at Canadian Tire, or I'll just go buy some alcohol and make a little alcohol stove. I really only want something to boil coffee, to boil water for tea or coffee or hot chocolate. And I'll bring stuff that doesn't need to be heated to eat, because I'll only be there one night the first time. But eventually, I will like something where I can heat some food up. But I won't be carrying anything heavy. So there's one more thing that I bought that has nothing, well, I guess it does have something to do with candy, but it's more for my health and my nutrition. I don't know if you remember, but I told you I've been addicted to jerky. Not jerky treats. I'm not a dog. Beef jerky. Or turkey jerky, or any kind of jerky. I love it. And I'm allowed it because it's protein. So I count it as part of my protein for the day. It's a great snack. I love it. So anyway, excuse me. There's one more thing I want to show you that has to do with jerky. But I need to set up my computer so it can show you, because right now my computer is sitting on the box that I want to show you. So hang on. And I'll cut stuff out. Okay guys, I don't know if you can see this. Can you see this? I bought the smallest Excalibur food dehydrator. It's a 4-tray food dehydrator. Yay me! I'm so happy. Anyway, I'm going to do a separate video about my Excalibur when I make jerky. I might do a what I eat in a day video. I haven't bought anything yet. I want to go buy some steak so I can cut it up into jerky pieces. I'm gonna let it marinate tonight. Everything I've read says marinate from anywhere for half an hour to overnight. So I don't know. I'll have to find some happy medium. I would have gotten the bigger Excalibur if I could have found one, but no one had it in town. And I was really lucky to find this one at the Walmart, because when I went online, I could have ordered it online and they would have sent it to the store, like ship to store. But it would have taken a few weeks, and because they said they didn't have any in stock. All of the places in town have the little round Sultan, I think is the brand, dehydrator, but everywhere I've read, it's got bad reviews that the trays break almost instantly. Some people said the trays broke after the first use. Some people said after the third use. Almost nobody used it more than 5 times before the trays broke. So I'm not spending $70 on something that's going to break. I want it to last. So I did my research on this, and what I could find was the Excalibur was the best bet. Right out of the store, it comes with a 5-year warranty. Plus, I spent another $20 for an extra year, which I don't know what I was thinking, because I forgot when I bought it that it has a 5-year warranty. But now I have a 6-year warranty on it. So I would have preferred the larger one. They have one that's it gets wider, longer, and it's got 5 trays. But I'll probably only be doing this for myself because my parents don't eat jerky. I don't have dogs anymore because this would have been awesome for the dogs. Oh my gosh, I wish I would have known about these. I could have made my dogs their own jerky treats, like healthy jerky treats. But I plan on doing beef jerky, turkey jerky, maybe chicken jerky to try. I was even reading about watermelon jerky. So if you ever have extra watermelon, you can dry it. I don't know what that would taste like. But you can also dry fruits and berries. I'm going to be careful with the fruits because I can't have a lot of sugar right now. But you can dry vegetables. You can make zucchini chips, which I'm going to make because I like my zucchini and I like chips, and I want to see how they taste. You can make just about anything that you can dehydrate can be put in there. Herbs, vegetables. So you can make fruit roll-ups if you have kids. I'm not making fruit roll-ups, but I bought it for jerky. Like that was my main thing. And if I like the vegetable chips, then I will make them. I don't mean potato. I mean like actual like zucchini. I've seen a recipe for carrot chips that looks good. So I'm just looking into it now. So yeah, I'm really excited about it. So that's all that's new with me, really. I'm sorry this went on so long. I'm sure most people aren't gonna watch to the end. Maybe I'll try to do some editing and cut it into 2 videos. I'm not sure. So if you have stayed with me to the end, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And let me know, have you ever tried making your own jerky? Do you have a dehydrator? What do you recommend? Do you have any recipes? All right. Oh, and if you go bike riding and if you ever done an overnight hike, what do you recommend for a very small, easy stove just to boil water? Okay, take care, guys. Love you all. Bye.